Hello and welcome to my first video. In this channel, we will discuss theories and issues within the Legend of Zelda series. So you can expect to see more from me in upcoming recordings. Anyway, on with the video. Us fans of the Zelda series all enjoy its heart-racing combat style coupled with its unique story. However, I find the story lacking in many ways. It lacks character depth. Take for example, Link's Awakening. It has a very strong and bittersweet ending to it. When Link realizes that the whole of Koholint Island is just a dream, he should have been more shocked. Like, for example, when I wake up after a long slumber and realize that the heroic feat I just accomplished and the complex relationship that I just got in was just a dream. I'm dumbfounded. This happens to you, right? Right? Well, yeah, probably just me. Anyway, back to the point. When Link has to play the Ballad of the Windfish for a second time, Link should have given second thought to waking the Windfish, and had a few flashbacks to the happy memories he had on Koholint. Now, close your eyes and imagine this situation. I'm going to retell you the ending of Link's Awakening. Link was exhausted from defeating the nightmares that plagued Koholint. He sat in the presence of an ancient deity, the Windfish. It spoke the truth of Koholint. Link had never trusted what the nightmares said. He believed that they were speaking lies to ward him away from the Windfish's egg. Now he knew the truth. Link stood frozen in time, with memories of precious times. He had a flashback to him sitting on a log, talking to Marin about his home, Hyrule, when Tarin broke the beehive, the chain chomp that Link bonded ever so closely with, and Marin's last words rang in his head. Don't ever forget me, Link. He just couldn't bear to blow out Ocarina one last time. The hero of legend was reminded of Hyrule, the distant land he called home. He remembered the evil and havoc Ganon brought to his land, the great evil he must defeat. With a silent nod, he blew the notes as a silent, lone tear rolled down his cheek. The Windfish gave Link his wise words of advice of how the Isle of Koholint shall forever live on in his memory, and it's much more than just a dream. Link whispered his last words on Koholint. You shall live on. I'll never forget you. The next moment, Link was on a raft, floating away to Hyrule. He was in a state of shock about how he lived part of his life in a dream. As the Windfish flew over him, Link remembered the primal evil that lurked in Hyrule, and the things he must do to stop it. As a seagull flew in the sky, Link remembered Marin's words and her wish to Windfish. He managed a smile and was happy that Marin got her wish. The retelling of the ending in Link's Awakening felt more powerful and better with more emotion. Although this text could have felt more emotionally powerful with the help of Link speaking. However, the Zelda series hasn't yet dared to give Link a voice actor, and I doubt they will anytime soon. But it is still within the realm of possibility for other future Zelda titles. I find this really disappointing, as most Zelda games have a rich story to it and could have been expanded upon, resulting in a more immersive experience. This lack of emotion also shows itself in Breath of the Wild. For instance, the majority of us doubt that we will just stand there doing nothing when your friend from 100 years ago comes back as a ghost. I know that Nintendo might not add as much emotion into Link as they wanted to project ourselves onto him during the game. However, I just can't find putting myself into the shoes of somebody who rarely speaks and has no emotion at all. Therefore, the player should choose whether they would like to be into the story or not. For example, in Breath of the Wild, instead of giving us the champion's weapons when we complete the Divine Beast, they could give it to us as a side quest before we go into the Divine Beast. We have to go find the weapons of the champions somewhere that has a sentimental value to them. And if the player does that, he or she will get given an extra cutscene so Link remembers the champions, and therefore when he does that, meet them, Link can have a more emotionally powerful reaction to meeting a friend from the dead. For instance, when Link meets Mipha, he could revise some memories with her, or pull out the Zelda tunic and let Mipha see her parting gift to him. Or he could have one last laugh with Daruk before he fades away. I see this as a large gap that the Zelda series has to break through. As for me, it really makes the game less immersive. This may just be my personal opinion though, so please leave your opinion on the matter in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. As it's my first one, the filming, editing, and audio quality may not be as good. Anyway, please like and subscribe for more theories and content like this in the future.